There are various stitches in crocheting, but I will explain that these are all applications of the chain stitch. First, a chain stitch is a crocheting method to pull out a new loop from a loop hung on a crochet hook. It is a basic stitch to learn at the beginning of crocheting. Next, let's look at slip stitch. It is a method of crocheting in which you insert a crochet hook into the stitch, hook the thread, and pull it out. The movement is the same as a chain stitch, just adding the operation of inserting the hook into the stitch. In other words, a slip stitch is a chain stitch with a fixed position. If you add a few steps to the slip stitch, it becomes a single crochet stitch. In the case of slip stitch, I inserted the hook into the stitch, hung the thread, and pulled it out from all the loops. However, in the case of single crochet, stop once when you pull out the thread from the stitch. Then, again, hang the thread on the crochet hook and pull it out of the two loops. It is a single crochet stitch. If you pay attention to the structure of pulling out the thread from the loop, you can see that single crochet is two chain stitches overlapped. Next, I will look at the double crochet stitch. Double crochet is a stitch to crochet after winding a thread around a crochet hook. You can see the structure by changing the colors halfway through crocheting. The thread in the middle of the stitch is the thread that I wrapped around the crochet hook first. If you untie this, you will see chain stitches. In other words, a double crochet stitch is two chain stitches with thread wrapped around them. By winding the thread more often, you can create taller stitches like a treble crochet or a double treble crochet. These also have the same structure with the thread wrapped around the chain stitches. If you just crochet chain stitches to create a tall stitch, there will be a long float from top to bottom. The double crochet and similar stitches solve this problem by wrapping the thread around it. Now, to summarize the stitches we have seen so far, a slip stitch is a fixed position chain stitch, a single crochet stitch is two overlapping chain stitches, and a double crochet stitch is two chain stitches with a thread wrapped around them. If you combine these basic stitches, you can also make other kinds of stitches. In other words, all crocheted stitches are an application of the chain stitch. Crocheting seems complicated at first glance, but fundamentally, what you do is very simple, so I hope beginners will feel free to try it. Thank you for watching.